Alright, kids. Today's new project, or I should say project I never finished. And that was, I have to, patch up her little scratch and dent sail here. For lack of wording, as usual for me. Yeah, it's, I left it in, what do you call it there, I left a bit of glaze on it. I had some leftover glaze from my modeling, and I used some of that, and it probably shrunk somewhat. And what I'm gonna do is first, this gets wiped down in soap and water. So that's all I put on this little rag was soap and some water, just to kind of get rid of some of the grease off it. And then I'll let this dry up, and then we're gonna spray it. So nothing fancy, we're just touching everything up. So, and I'm only gonna do primer today, and then I'm gonna let the primer dry overnight or for one night. It's still dented, but you know what, for what you'll see on this car, it's not gonna make a difference. So yeah, I'm not gonna primer this. That's probably gonna get I might buy a little foam brush and just brush in that little cracks. But this one here will get painted. Alright, good day kids. Finally, a day with no rain here. But that's okay, you've got 4 more days coming up of rain. Anyhow, the bad thing about people finding out you can work on cars and fix cars, they start coming to you with their problems. That's why I don't tell people I can fix a lot. With the high cost of shop labor, like $125 an hour and stuff like that, yeah, it's easier to get someone else to do it. Privately, I understand that, but you know what? Sometimes you can get a little overwhelmed. However, in this case, is daughter's car. She says it's making a big noise. Whoop. Some kind of noise. So we're gonna check it out and see what's going on. Don't mind me. Let's get in here and take it for a drive upstairs. Whoa, that sounds pretty ugly. Yeah, and it's running ugly. Once it started, it's okay, but it took a little bit to get going. It's exhaust, muffler is gone, or pipe or something, or shield. Yeah, nothing major. We'll take it upstairs to our stall and drive it up on a ramp. I can get under it. Yeah, telltale sign, rattle, rattle, rattle. Yeah, nothing major, right on. Now it's a good thing that I'm skinny, because that's gonna be my ramp. Hey, it works for me, so I should be able to get under it and just take a quick look. Okay, can we see anything? As I shine the light in my face, anyhow, I shook the exhaust, and this is it. This little heat shield right there. And that could possibly have been my fault, or just time. Because I kind of went camping in the middle of nowhere in this thing, so we just have to kind of rig that up. I'm thinking I should put the my under the back tire, because the front is not going to help me, because I have to get to the back end of that to tie it up. However, I'm gonna tie it up. Who knows yet? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just videoing everything else. Yeah, I might go down this end. So we're gonna change position. Anyhow, yeah. While I'm here, I did a quick check of the oil and fluids, and I changed the oil maybe a month and a half ago, and it's still super clean. Wow, unbelievable. But she hasn't used it a lot, so that's okay. Okay, it only took a few minutes to do. Not even a few minutes, maybe a minute and a half. 93 seconds. Anyways, I put a new bolt on and a washer, so that should work. It looks a little looser, but I noticed one of the other ones is broke off too. That one there, can you see it? Yeah, it's not broke off, but the cheap material has worn through. So eventually that one might go too. Anyhow, job. Alright, my friends, I ended up putting on a little bit of white primer. As you can see, it's been drying for a couple days. Yeah, I know it still looks ugly. It's still dented, and that's okay because you know what? This is a vehicle that she uses for work, so more than likely she's gonna get it dented up and again, so I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm gonna fill it a little bit. I've got some leftover glaze. I don't even know if there's any point in putting glaze on. I'm just gonna, it's old glaze I've had around for a long time. I've used it for car modeling basically. So I'm just gonna put a very light touch on and then spray it after. I still have to polish some crap out here. But anyways, if I wanted to do a decent job, I'd Bondo it and let it go. But you know what? Like I say, she drives this second job. She owns a cleaning service. She gets cash, 50 bucks an hour. She does cleaning and she's pretty popular with that. So she puts a lot of miles on this car. So probably gonna get dinged up again. So what the hell, we'll just kind of, yeah, muddle it over and good enough. Now, when you're doing specialty work like this, you need special applicator, special tools. Now this, my friends, I don't know if you can find this little piece of cutout cardboard, but this is a very expensive, very precise tool. So don't try this at home unless you have this special tool. And speaking of special tools, look at this. This is so old that it's hardening up inside. It's soft, it's gelling. I'd have to pick it out with a screwdriver, but that's all I got on there. Oh my god, OMG. So, yeah, waste of time. Anyhow, that's it. That's all it's getting. I'll come back and paint it another day. I'll let this dry probably quite a while because, yeah, this stuff shrinks like crazy because it's old school glazing spot putty just for pinholes. So it's gonna shrink like freaking crazy. I kind of wasted my time putting it on because now I gotta sand that shit off. I was hoping to fill this in a bit more, but yeah, screw it. Actually, I had a bit of luck. I found a bolt on the ground, so I poked her hole. She liked it. She enjoyed it. Now, behave. This is a family channel. And I was able to get a little bit of muck on, so that'll somewhat fill up her hole. And if you're making a cake, you can use this as icing. Yeah. Okay, now that we're done the honeydew list, it's time to go play with my little toys. And time to sand and prime my two kits and let them dry off. Actually, I might do a third kit. I might redo my Hemi Belvedere while I'm, you know, sanding and priming and painting everything. And, you know, look at the difference in scale. I think that's pretty accurate because the Vega was a tiny car. So, anyhow, I'm gonna go get to work. And you guys, hey, thanks muchly for watching. See you next time. As always, hey, no coffee. Time to go get a coffee first. Need to keep awake or wake up or one of those two. Cheers, my friends. See you next time.